Hello, I thought I'd do a quick update on the Activeon CX. I'm told it's pronounced Activeon, not Activeon, by a commentator in a previous video called Christian. Thank you very much for that. It's a bit of a shame they didn't spell it Activeon because it would make it a little bit less confusion. Anyway, so here is the Activeon CX camera. I like the camera. Thought I'd do an update. On the previous video I couldn't get it connected to my Android 7 phone with a Wi-Fi app, and the reason for that, I suspect, the reason for that is that it very infrequently gets an IP address, or it connects properly via IP to my phone. It does, however, connect properly to this, which is an Android 6 phone, which I'll just show you. I'm just going to turn that on for a start. Now, when you want to connect it up to Wi-Fi, it's quite a straightforward process. You download the app first. If you then go into here, press the left-hand button until you get the menu up, navigate across to Wi-Fi settings, and then you can go into the Wi-Fi app. Then you lose control of that. You need to connect here. Now when you go in here into the Activeon app, this Connect Activeon is greyed out. You need to press on that. It'll take you to your Wi-Fi connections. You select the SSID for the camera, which is, in this case, it starts always CX0 underscore something. I'll connect to that, and you put in the password. The default password is 1234567890. So we'll just put that in. And then connect. You can't change that. We're now connected. You can't change that from the camera. You can change that from the app. So you now go back into the app, you can see that that's now no longer greyed out, and you can connect to it. Now, at the moment I've got this set in PAL video format. That's important, because I'm going to put in a quick video here to show what happens if you change video format. In the United Kingdom and quite a lot of other countries, we run our mains at 50 Hz, and in the Americas they run it at 60 Hz. Upshot of that is that if you go in and have your frames per second at the wrong rate, you get banding. So I'm just going to demonstrate that. If I go down here, where is it? Somewhere in this setting, recording mode. TV out, I've got that set to PAL. If I set that to NTSC and now go back, you can see banding on that. I'm just going to do a quick bit of recording on this so you can see what that looks like. I'll stick it on my selfie stick. So now that is running on NTSC format. And I'll just record it for a little bit so you can see it on NTSC format. You'll see that the background, the light is flashing a little bit and you get a little bit of banding. That's because it's at the wrong speed. So I'll stop that. Now I'll go back and I'll switch that back to, let's put that down for a sec. Let's go back to switch that from NTSC to PAL. Obviously if you're in the Americas you need it on NTSC because otherwise you'll get roughly the same problem. So now that is at 1x zoom. I'm going to bring that in a little bit closer. Right, there we go. So that's at 1x zoom. And I'm recording again so you can now see that 1x zoom. These will be in video. So there we go, recording at 1x zoom. The other thing about the app is you can zoom in, which changes, which you do here. If you zoom in though, when you zoom in, the live feed stops and freezes. If you go out again and back in, it picks back up. So we can now go and do that at 2 times. And what you notice when you're recording, when you're zoomed in, and we are recording zoomed in now, is that you get a little bit more graininess. So we'll stop that, and we'll zoom in again. We're now at 3 times and it's frozen again, so we'll go out and we'll go back in. You don't need to, you can still record while it's frozen, but the problem is obviously you won't see that in your app. So now we are zoomed in quite a lot, and we shall just do it. So we're now recording at 3 times, zoom in, and you'll see that it's a bit more grainy, but having said that, it's digital zoom. What can you expect? And one last thing, didn't mean to do that, we'll go into 4 times zoom. And have to hold it quite a long way away. So we'll just zoom that out a bit. And when you do that, what you will get is, relatively speaking, much more grain in that file. The other thing about this camera, which is good, is that it has a tripod. Well, firstly, the sound when you're recording it when it's inside here is obviously not very good. Reason for that is it's a waterproof box, and obviously airwaves aren't able to get in there and transmit sound. So you're transmitting sound via hitting the box and it coming through the box. Now, if you have it outside, and we'll zoom back out again. Go back in. Right, now I'm going to zoom out, and you'll see that the sound quality is much better when you're zoomed. Sorry, not when you're out of the box. Obviously, the zoom doesn't affect the sound quality. So that's all good. Now, things that is good about this camera is it has on the bottom, it has a tripod now. The only thing is that tripod screw there is not deep enough to go on the tripods I have. So if you want to mount it on a tripod, you're probably going to need to put a spacer under there to get it mounted. Just one other thing, you can control a lot of functionality from the app. You really wouldn't need to spend a lot of time setting it. One of the things you can do is change it to black and white. You can do all sorts of other things, change the field of view. This is on narrow as it is with the other one. That's all quite interesting. And obviously you can get a live feed from your on your phone, which is all good. Having said that, for how much I paid for it, I think it's an outstanding camera, and it's a useful backup camera for what I want, which is either just as a second camera, or more particularly when I'm filming stuff where mud or dirt or grime might be flying around, in which case having a camera in a nice little box is very, very, very useful. As well as that, obviously you've got all this stuff that these accessories I brought for £12.90. They're all good. You see me use a selfie stick. It's a selfie stick, it works. So I will include these videos in this review. You will see those in the course of the review. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.